Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dylan. We're back here with episode number 2 of the Houston Texans rebuild. Now, if you missed episode 1, that'll be linked at the end of the video. Make sure to check that out because you probably won't know what's going on. But pretty much, to sum it up, we traded Deshaun Watson, we traded JJ Watt, we made some really good draft choices, and we also made some pretty good moves in free agency. The team is a 74 overall right now, and we're looking to develop our whole team. Now, after the preseason, decided that Kellen Mond is going to start the first 3 games. If he goes 0-3, I think Mitch Trubisky is going to get the starting spot. I want to try to develop Kellen Mond a little bit, and a couple other things that happened. Tony, he got +1 speed, which is really nice. John Ross was balling out against people in the preseason, so we're going to look to get him some more playing time. Nothing really has changed that much. Quincy Roush is developing actually quite nicely. Vernon Hargraves got a +1 too, but after week 1, we lost to the Seahawks 15-13. Now, let me show you this clip right here. I thought Kellen Mond won us the game. So right now there is 36 seconds left. We have 0 timeouts. We had to hurry up right here. And Kellen Mond's looking to go deep. He sees Darnell Mooney get past the corner, throws it. Perfect pass. Darnell Mooney's in for the touchdown. But wait. We lost. The defense sold the bag in 20 seconds. Oh no, magical Russell Wilson made us lose the game. I thought we were going to be a surprise 1-0 right there. Wow, man. I know a lot of people might think I'm like cheating or something, playing like the actual games and stuff, but that's just something I like to do off the camera and stuff. So we'll go over the box score and everything. This dude, Kellen Mond, is kind of a walking interception machine. I'm not going to lie to you. So if we take a look at the box score right here, we'll look at the player stats. Kellen Mond had 243 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. He was sacked once, but he was on his back a lot. He had a 44% completion percentage, not good at all. They really looked to shut down Najee Harris. 7 runs for 17 yards, not too great. Duke Johnson, I think we're going to trade Duke Johnson here soon. Kellen Mond also had 6 rushes for 6 yards, so he really didn't do a whole lot of anything. Receiver-wise, Darnell Mooney, 3 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown. Jordan Atkins, 3 receptions for 61 yards. Hey boys, let me know down in the comments too. This is just going to be mid-season, but this kind of applies to next season too. Should I up the quarter length to like, I don't know, maybe 8 minutes or something like that to get these guys better stats? I mean, T.Y. Hilton got 9 for 145, but I'm just saying, I don't know. Is this more realistic, like 5 for 54 and stuff? Or do you want people to be dropping like 100 receiving yards and stuff like that? And defensive wise right here, Vernon Hargraves with 9 tackles. That's probably because he was getting cooked up in coverage. Sacks, we had, did we have any sacks? We had 2 sacks right here. Interceptions, did anyone get interceptions? Trey Flowers and the defense did. So yeah, that's pretty much how it went. Not bad. We were pretty competitive the first game. And with the second game right here, our sole focus is getting Darnell Mooney his dev trait right here. We have to get him to the star dev. We need to get him 100 yards or 2+ touchdowns, and you damn believe we are getting him 100 yards. All right, so we just finished our week 2 game against the Titans, and let me just tell you, Kellen Mond had himself a game, okay? He had himself a game. Darnell Mooney right here up to a 76 overall, and he will be getting that star dev here soon. We're going to be upgrading the rest of the team. Jordan Atkins to get a +1. Let's see if there's anyone else that really... Kellen Mond gets a little better too. Okay, he's now up to a 61 overall, okay? I see you, and he got +1 throw power, 2 break sack. Okay, man. Ian Book gets a little better too. Okay, Ian Book, we kept him on the roster just cause, man. We kept him on the roster just cause we might really be switching around our quarterbacks a lot. We're gonna back out right here. We're going to go ahead. We won 26-14. Breakout player right here. Darnell Mooney. Told you big things would happen. He is now a star development, which is very huge. 10,000 XP for Mr. Mooney right here. Let's see. Does he get any more? He gets another +1 right here. He is now a 77 overall. He's now a 77 overall. Let's take a look at the box score from week 2 right here. We gained 447 offensive yards gain. And literally, I only play the moments when I play these. I barely played any of the moments because the Titans literally they just didn't score on us. And I don't know how, I don't know why. The sim was just kind of crazy. Like, we just were getting stops or something. And you're going to see right here, player stats, Kellen Mond, 133 passer rating, 374 yards, 3 touchdowns. Most important stat, though, 0 picks. He was sacked 4 times. And 76 completion percentage. Like, I didn't think it was possible to do this with Kellen Mond, honestly. Like, it was kind of crazy, and I don't know how to feel about it, really. Like, I was kind of sold on Mitch Trubisky is going to be the starter after our bye, but hey, if Kellen Mond has another game like this, it's going to be hard to say Kellen Mond isn't the starter. So now week 3, it's looking like we're going to play the Jacksonville Jaguars right here. Let's go ahead. Let's see who needs to negotiate. First off right here, Justin Reed. I'm going to offer him a $5.3 million deal right here for 6 years. Let's see. Does he accept it? Offer is perfect. We got our star player. He is locked up. Let's freaking go, man. A couple interesting people, Duke Johnson and David Johnson, I think we're going to let walk. I think we want to try to trade Duke Johnson. He's a star dev. We could get some pretty good value for him. Kiki Kute, I don't know. Between him and John Ross, it's going to be kind of like who performs better this season. Jordan Atkins, we may look to re-sign. Keon Croissant, I think we're going to re-sign too. Mitch Trubisky, and like a lot of these guys, you know, they were kind of just like tryout players. We'll see what they do in the latter part of the season. But speaking of trades, I think it's time we go ahead and try to trade Duke Johnson. We're going to look at the trade block, like I said. Gardner Minshew and Marcus Mariota available in a trade. That'd be pretty interesting too. We do a rebuild of some team and get Marcus Mariota. I don't think it'll be this one though. Naheem Hines. We don't really need a running back. Receiver, we're good as well. Tight end. They have some tight ends available. Zach Ertz is available, but that's too much of a contract. I know we have a lot of cap space. The Eagles are in cap hell right now. Negative $30 million in cap space. Sheesh, dude. Maybe a Foster Moreau, because Darren Waller, you know, as a starter could be an interesting kind of guy to get. Harrison Bryant, I'm pretty sure he won the John Mackey Award for the best tight end in college. Other than that, though, let's see, is there anyone else? Let's see, going down a little bit, just because Thaddeus Moss. I think we want to get Thaddeus Moss, and I don't know how we're going to get him, but I think that's going to be our tight end number 2. And just like I think we're going to get Thaddeus Moss right here. I think I'll trade a 7th round draft pick for Thaddeus Moss. Let's see, can we get it? And it was just straight up accepted. I will take it. He is now going to be our backup tight end. I think Arden Key could also be an interesting name right here. Let's see if the Raiders are interested in Duke Johnson just straight up for him. Let's see, is that a good trade? And they accepted it. So Arden Key, someone who was once probably going to be a 1st round pick, maybe even 1st overall. Now, you know, he's kind of on the decline on his career. We can take a chance on him and we can try to develop him. We got a couple new developments. Jalen Johnson gets a little bit better, a +1. Kiki Kute gets a little better. We're just going to go ahead up his deep dart right there, make him a 75 overall right here. Doesn't get a +1 speed, which would have been pretty nice. Titus Howard, our right tackle, gets a little better. I'll just keep like doing it on their main ones. Not really focus on making him a scheme fit right now. I'd like to get him like, say, like a 80 overall before we focus on scheme fit. And then finally, Whitney Merciless, boom, +1 right here. We get a little bit better after another W versus the Jags. Now the Jags were not a good team at all. You can see the score in the top left right here. We only won 6-0. Like, we really didn't even score a whole lot. I'm surprised we won, really. I'm going over to player stats. Kellen Mond had another Kellen Mond-esque game. It's just Trevor Lawrence, now Jaguars quarterback, threw 3 picks. Okay, so I mean, if Kellen Mond keeps playing like this, I mean, he does have 2 victories on the season. I think as long as he doesn't have a couple string of games like the first one, I think he is our quarterback for a little while. On the defensive side of the ball right here, I just want to show this real quick. Sacks right here. Arden Key already coming in and getting a sack in his very first game with us. Interceptions went to 2 to Bradley Roby, who was balling out, and also 1 to Lonnie Johnson. And yeah, man, that was that game. Bradley Roby actually won a weekly reward. Nice. And so did Carson Wentz, which is pretty funny. Jadeveon Clown, I'm just checking to see who else won, but that's nice, dude. Okay, look at Bradley Roby, man. So we're now on to week 5 right here, and now Najee Harris, he's mad now. He's mad about the game plan, and honestly, I would be too. I think we need to be a run-first attack with Najee Harris. We're going to get you involved, buddy. We're going to get you involved. Trust me, I got you, bro. I got you. We just finished week 5 right here versus the Indianapolis Colts. Najee Harris did not complete his goal, so he lost some morale. He's a little frustrated. We aren't getting him involved as much. We also took an L versus the Colts by 3 points. Kellen Mond had a pretty decent game, but nothing really too crazy. Let's check the box score right here. Player stats, Kellen Mond once again, 239 yards and 2 picks. You know, he's on the edge, man. He needs to have a good game next week, or I think we rock out with Mitch Trubisky. We'll see what happens, though. We need to have a run-first offense if we want to focus on winning games. Darnell Mooney had a really nice game, 9 receptions for 108 yards. Nothing really happened on the Colts side, too. You see Brandon Cook's revenge game. He had a touchdown on us. Now, let's check the defensive side of the ball right here. Any sacks by anyone? Grover Stewart. McKinney had a sack, and also Quincy Roche, our rookie, had a sack. Any interceptions? BJ Goodson, Julian Blackman, yeah. Let's see who's allowing like a lot of catches, okay? Let's see who's allowing a lot of, okay, so I guess no one allowed a catch in this game. No one allowed a catch. Nice. Were there any fumbles, forced fumbles or anything? McKinney also had a forced fumble. Was there a fumble recovery? We got the fumble, so we got a turnover right there too. So the team, it's actually playing like really kind of solid, but the thing is, like I said, yeah, we just don't have any superstars, right? So who are we going to on offense right now? It's probably Mooney. Slot receiver Tony's getting a lot better. We're 75 overall right now, and we're slowly building. We're really focused on development, and I think around week 8 is when we will officially make the quarterback change if Kellen Mond does not have some stellar games. All right, so in week number 7 right here, we got a frustrated receiver in Darnell Mooney. We do need to get the homie Darnell Mooney involved. I accidentally said I'm not interested in padding your stats. Okay, I'm sorry, Darnell Mooney. We'll get you involved, though. I promise you, we will get you involved, okay? All right, y'all, so we just finished week 7 right here. Let's see what Darnell Mooney is. He's still, I'm sorry, man, you called my number. I didn't do enough to get to it. Either way, thank you for looping me in the game plan, and you know what? We got him involved. Let's take a look at the stats. So 20 morale for Darnell Mooney. He's a little bit happier now. Let's check the box score right here. We lost by 3 points. Stats right here. Kellen Mond, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Again, he's not really playing stellar, but he's not playing terrible either. Let me know in the comments. I want y'all to decide after this week 8 game right here, does Mitchell Trubisky start over Kellen Mond? Let me freaking know, okay? It's going to be y'all's choice. Do we develop the rookie, or do we go ahead and try to revitalize Mitch's career? Let me know. And then rushing right here, didn't do a whole lot from the ground. Najee Harris with a solid 4 yards per carry. Receiving, Darnell Mooney, 7 catches, 96 yards. And Cardavious Toney has been going off. 10 receptions, 96 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Keenan Allen had a pretty good game. Michael Carter, our receiving back, had 5 catches for 71 yards. Kiki Kute caught a touchdown. And other than that, not a whole lot went on. John Ross had 1 catch for 6 yards. I was going to let the comments decide who was going to be our quarterback, but we got to take a look at the box score. 55-3. The Colts, they're a good defense. They pretty much figured out what we couldn't move against, and man coverage, our receivers can't really create separation, and Kellen Mond does not have the throw power in order to make those throws. So we're going to take a look at stats right here. Jameis Winston went crazy. Kellen Mond looked like prime Nathan Peterman out there with 7 interceptions in the game. And I think, we have to bench him. Like, we have to. You can't just throw 7 interceptions. We really didn't even run the ball either because we were just down from the jump. So just made us into a passing team, and we couldn't even really pass. So we have to get Kellen Mond up on out here. He was starting to develop, but after a whooping like that and after a performance like that, we got to rock out with Mitchell Trubisky as our starter in the near future. Yeah, Mitchell Trubisky will be our starter next episode. Let's see if he can do any better than Kellen Mond.